Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. The Huskies offense will get the first swing of the game. When these two get together, there is no inclination to take your foot off the gas. And the last time these two met, Oregon full throttle and finished the blowout.
And I think Oregon fans and Oregon people around the building would tell you this is kind of their new squad now. This is the way this rivalry is going to go. Oregon getting more talent, more national attention. This team looks like a team that's ready to break through, win a national championship.
Yeah, a lot has been made about how Oregon's roster is built to succeed in the Big Ten. Physical in the trenches, but they still got the talent on the perimeter and the skill spots. That showed up the last time they blew Washington.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Slithers into space. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Touchdown, Washington! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
So Oregon's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hit.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Looking for the tie with the extra point. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it along the sideline. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Zings it complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, we have reached a conclusion in the Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Breaks away in the middle. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. The extra point here would tie the game.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game,
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. The sure hands, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Ducks getting set on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll try to do it himself. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Going for it all. Touchdown, Oregon. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Oh, they blocked the extra point. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Coffin used to do.
Yeah, just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Breaks the tackle.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it down to the 32, 1st and 10 coming. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, running back gets to give. Going the other way, and he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The short hands, it's Green. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Ducks have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Trying to barrel in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Offense changing the play. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Yeah, offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Direct snap. It's Moore. He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a big play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking for room at the 40. He's loose at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. Scoops it up and off and running. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the... and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Ducks. The line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Breaks into the open.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Powers forward. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Power football with the run. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That last one, it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Picked off to stop the threat. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. So Oregon